love our teachers and they're the educators of our next generation. So we thought it would be fantastic to start this with some inspiration that is going to help you set goals and drive momentum with custom back to school PNG graphics like these ones that you're seeing. I designed these especially for the Spark community. So let's get started. Before we go any further, you can access this remixable template by clicking on the description. So let's just do a little brief overview of what you get. So with this remixable template, you get 7 different PNG graphics that you can literally resize and size down to arrange within the copy that you want. Now there's 3 tips that I want to give you as you're using this remixable template. You want to make sure you keep it fun and creative, not just for the students, but for yourself too. You want to create that excitement. Next, you want to make sure that you arrange your content in an order that makes the students want to take action. So for instance, in the top, we wanted them to help practice kindness. I did go and ask a lot of teachers and even high school counselors, and they really wanted to have more icons that really encourage students to do more and help and spread the love. So that's what we were doing here by arranging the content in the top. Now, you want to break it up in sections. So let's say you grab this remixable template and create your own from that. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to go and clear some of the things out from this template. Now that we have these done, then I'm going to go in and remove some of this copy that I have here. If you want to make your students even more intentional about their goals, help them break down the tasks. So we're going to pull 2 of these examples and help them create these lists that they want to do for the intention of the year. A quick tip for you, if you want to select a lot of elements, just tap on the first one, then select multiple. Then you'll see all these other options where you can actually literally drag all the elements you want to include. Then you can tap on next and you can move them a lot faster by doing this way. So this is something that I really encourage you when you have a lot of elements to work with. Now, since I have these beautiful PNG graphics, I designed them in a way where you can resize them and make them fit an 8.5 by 11 page size. So this is perfect as you're creating these. Make sure that you create them in a dimension that you can print. So now I'm just going to select some multiple elements to move them together. And I'm just tapping and selecting each individual element. Then I'm going to tap on next. Now I can move them around. It's a lot faster. As you're repositioning these PNG graphics, make sure that you have some sort of hierarchy in your structure. Don't have them all be the same size as the background so that they're competing with each other, because in that way it's going to be overwhelming for your students. So to make goals easier, you can help them just make a quick, simple list. So we're just creating a really quick numbered list to include. We're just going to add a little more line spacing and we're going to make these smaller. That way it doesn't take away or compete with the other design elements, and we're creating some sort of structure. Last thing we want to do is we want to make sure that we have a compelling headline. And this typically is something you want to start with first, but I wanted to rearrange the elements for you to be able to see the process. So we can say something clear and simple like break down your tasks. And we just center the copy. And there we have a simple modification to this free remixable template that you get with these fantastic PNG graphics that I designed for you. So I hope this is super valuable. Even if you're not a teacher, make sure you share this with students, teachers, and you can even apply this for yourself for your own personal or business goals. And to access these templates, just go into the Adobe Spark Post app and search for Nicte, and you'll be able to grab my PNG pack and these templates. Now, don't forget to share what you're creating using hashtag Adobe Spark so that we can see your designs. This is Nicte Cuevas of Nicte Creative Design. Until next week.